Now it's time to review Unitek multi-port switch game card reader. Oh my God, so many times I did that intro. I couldn't, I was trying not to look at the box. All right, let's still get this thing. Now a year ago, you might remember that I actually reviewed another thing that did sort of the same thing. And you know what? It's actually the same product, except one big difference. So we'll get into that. Let's open this thing up. In fact, here's last year's unit. And here's this year's unit. They're basically the same product, except one major difference we'll get into. So, I don't want to grab the wrong one. Oops. This is basically a way to you can have 4 games running on your Switch without having to switch it out. So all you do is you just stick your Switch games into the top parts here. You'll feel them click in, as you can see right there. I'll grab a couple more. I have a lot of Switch games, as you can probably assume. Okay, there goes there, and then there goes there. Just randomly picking. All right? Now there's also below it some storage ports. Now these won't actually activate anything on your Switch. As you can see, they don't actually go in all the way. Oh, let me see. See the differences there? They stick out way more than the one that the Switch actually can read. This is a Switch dock. This is the original Switch dock. On the back, you can see it right here. You just put it in like that and push in. And you're pretty much done. It needs power. So you just run the power cable that it comes with it into your Switch port, into your Switch dock, which is down here. Now remember, this thing's already going to be attached to the back of your Switch. So you just stick it in like this. You can feel it click in. Now, here's the thing about this, and the previous one I reviewed. This thing comes out easily. So you don't really want to mess with it while you're playing games, or you just might mess up what you're doing. So one of my biggest complaints about the previous one was that you had to keep going up and pushing this button to change the game you want to play. This one, they came up with a different idea. They also give you a remote control. And it works perfectly. It'll quickly switch between games. You can see a light on the top, which will tell you when you're using it. And if you hold it down, it will keep going and going and going and going. As you can see, it'll move the icon to the one that's currently being read in the game reader. I wouldn't suggest holding down the button, as I don't know what kind of strain that might put on the game card reader by doing that. Better be safe than sorry. Unitek Switch Game Card Reader works just as good as the previous one I tried. It's a simple way to switch between physical games, and the remote to do it makes it more convenient to switch the games. It's normally priced $39.99, and I would just wait for it to go on sale. In the end, it's all about how much time it saves, and I don't think it saves enough time to justify $40. But if you can find it on a decent enough sale, I say go for it.